physics, and they've just gone back down to little small classes. But I think that universities, and maybe Ernie has got a different perspective, or Herman, or Brenda, Barb's, that we're going to have to start thinking about a variety of delivery models to accommodate the demographic changes that we're experiencing in our central campuses. And I think that's going to be a really difficult and hardball series of negotiations. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I'll just follow up on that part that Gary was just talking about. We do also take a look at that concept of mandating departments to engage in offering different formats. One of the things we struggle with is sometimes when we have people with an interest to offer something in a different format, but there may not be a target audience for that specific area that's needed. And then we struggle with the opposite, where we may have a huge target audience, but we may not have some faculty who would have that interest in developing in those formats. So we do struggle as institutions in terms of trying to come up with a match of how we can meet student needs while we're also working together with faculty to do that. So we have had situations where we do mandate departments to do some development in specific areas, and ideally we would look to our experienced faculty who have some of the background and knowledge to be able to pursue that. But in some cases we actually then just hire somebody who is interested to come in and do that piece. But it is something that, because of the lack of cohorts and the size of Saskatchewan and the dispersed population and some of the demographic trends, that as institutions, if we're going to meet needs, that there are some things that we need to do. And as Gary says, it's kind of a hardball thing, and we do have to get into negotiation, because at some point we have to try to look out to say what are some of the things we can do that will be cost effective but will also meet needs. And just a second piece in terms of the things addressing faculty using innovation. We also have a Faculty Innovation Award that we give out each year, and we have a Technology Innovation Fund that we fund people. I think the fund is about $70,000, David? It's about $70,000 that's available for people can put in applications to use money in order to get some relief time or some help with purchasing materials in order to be able to do some of that work with innovation. And I think that SciEst is a little bit different in that our faculty who are considered full-time teaching and are really tied up, we're able to provide the relief time for them to use the TEL funds in order to be able to do development. So we do have a little bit of a difference there.
Yeah, just a few things that I think are really important. First Nations University of Canada is a very small university. We've only been in existence for 30 years, and so we're not very competitive yet with some of our more established universities across the country. But I wanted to touch upon the importance of, because we're such a very small institution, and I think partnerships are a very key element of what we do in terms of technology-enhanced learning. I think also to strong administrative support and faculty willingness to be able to augment their repertoire of teaching methods, and also the importance of the development of our own internal infrastructure. And somebody mentioned delivery models. We have to really be careful about this. We have a long history of importing different types of models into our communities that have very limited impact on the Aboriginal student population. And so having made that comment, I think it's very important that Aboriginal people be involved in the planning and the implementation and the evaluation of what we do in terms of technology-enhanced learning. And also in the area of interdisciplinary types of collaborative approaches. This is very much in line with the way in which we see Aboriginal knowledge systems as very integrated in nature. And so we're very much, and also we have a complexity of social and psychological issues that we deal with on a daily basis at the community level, which really require interdisciplinary types of research. And so this is the vision that we have within our own institution and the way that we're moving into the future. Thank you.
I think we have another question over here. Tyson Brown, University of Saskatchewan. There was that phrase again from Barb that I keep hearing, and I heard it around our table at lunch today. Relief time. Ernie, do we do that at the U of S? Because it sounds like SciAst has that figured out, and I don't know if we do.
One of the, you actually want me to answer that question, don't you? Yeah. Yes, I guess we do, but I hate it, okay? It seems to me, and now I'm going to speak from a faculty perspective. So I've been a faculty member, I've been a department head, I've been a dean, been a provost. And I guess it seems to me that we need to be able to always, we need to be able to look ahead, we need to be able to, department heads need to be able to negotiate with faculty members